Test mic, 1, 2.
Good afternoon, everyone. From the Rhino Sports Arena, we continue to bring you exciting basketball action only here at the Asian Tournament. We're winding down the classification phase, and the young Ningbo Bulls face up against the dominant Mustangs. The Bulls are coming off their second loss in the tournament, while the Mustangs finally found a good formula with their behemoth in the paint to grab their first win. Who can take this all-important win that has seeding implications? Welcome to Foshan, Guangdong, China. Hello, everybody with Noi Africa. My name is Sandy Gu. Our courtside reporter is Andrea Veloso. Good afternoon to you, Noi.
Good afternoon to you, Sandy. Of course, the matchup at hand, it's Mustangs going up against the Ningbo Bulls. The Ningbo Bulls still looking for their first win, while the Mustangs trying to get out of that lag jam at number 2.
Well, the Ningbo Bulls, they are the youngest team here in the Asian Tournament, while the Mustangs, a veteran team here in the league.
Yeah, that's right. And for the Mustangs, of course, everything really goes around Sam De Guara. But in the game that they won, they involved everybody in the offense, and that just proved some positive results for them.
Our games today, the Ningbo Bulls versus the Mustangs, that will be our first game. Second game will be at 4 p.m. The Valientes will take on the Dragons. 6 p.m. Pola Pilipinas RPG will take on Jumbo. And our main game at 8 p.m. the East Sea Pirates will take on the Black Bears. So we have the numbers here. And the last games, in their last games, the Bulls were defeated by the Dragons, while the Mustangs won against the Valientes. So let's take a look. Or the Mustangs defeated the Valientes, and we have the numbers here, Noy.
And looking at both teams shooting very decently from the field. 42% for the Bulls, 40 for the Mustangs. Rebounding definitely going to be a strength for the Mustangs, especially with that big man in the middle, Sam De Guara. Points in the paint. As of course, you're going to expect the Mustangs to be lording it over the Ningbo Bulls. But the bench points, that's really the strength of the Ningbo Bulls, 29-11 for them.
And now we go to our marquee matchup. This is the centers of attraction. The men in the middle. Jiao Hao Zhao versus the 7'6" Samuel De Guara.
Well, if you look at the numbers, very evidently this will be a dominant performance for Sammy De Guara, but for the Ningbo Bulls, they're gonna have to need a team effort to go up against Sam De Guara to try and contain him. Sam De Guara averaging 30 points and 15 rebounds, while Zhao Jiahao averaging 15 points per game.
Now we go to Andrea Veloso. Andrea, what's the latest?
Hi Sandy and Coach Noy. Everybody got their well-deserved rest and are now ready to get a win today. For the Ningbo Bulls, Lidan is still healing from that upper eyebrow injury, but will try to play in this game in order to clinch their first must-needed win. On the other hand, for the Mustangs, they will be missing the services of Alex Cabagnot to keep an eye on his hamstring injury. Well, let's see how this game will turn out as I turn you over to our venue announcer, Sean. Sean, take it away.
All right, the starters for the Bulls: Zhu, Lee, Wang, Zhao, and Lee. The starters for the Mustangs: McCarthy, Hall, Robinson, Chengzi, and De Guara. Well, starting for the first time here for the Mustangs is Zhangzi, wearing jersey number 8. He will play the number 4 spot. The officials, Garchi Ferrer, Wo Xiangqing, and Li Jia Liang.
And just reviewing the results so far for both teams, the Ningbo Bulls lost their first 2 games to the Zamboanga Valientes and the Vanta Black Dragons, while the Mustangs, after losing to the Vanta Black Dragons in their first game, able to win against Zamboanga Valientes in their second game. So that's 1-1 for them in the win-loss record.
Yes, you're right there, Noy. And that's Chris Gavina on your screen, the head coach of the Mustangs. Well, you mentioned earlier they are 1-1 in coming into this ball game. All right, we are set to go here in China. The first leg of the Asian tournament here in Foshan, Guangdong, China. Biguara and Zhao for the jump ball. Zhao and the Mustangs controlling the tip. They're looking for their second win here in the Asian tournament. Here is Robinson. Sam De Guara outside for 3, and the putback there by Zhang Si.
Of course, the Mustangs will be missing the services of Alex Cabagnot, who is out with a hamstring strain. So the primary playmaker role up for grabs here for the Mustangs.
Outside for 2. Nice shot there from the outside by Lee, number 21 of the Ningbo Bulls.
You can see him wearing a headband, has a bit of a gash up in his, I believe, either his left or his right eyelid.
And that was that happened last night in their game versus the Dragons, where he was hit in the face. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Ningbo Bulls basketball. They are the youngest team here in the Asian tournament, and because of an average height of 6'5", they are the tallest, I could say.
Oh yeah, but of course the Mustangs with a 7'6" player still do have the tallest player in this league.
Yeah, he is the tallest player here in the tournament, here in the Asian tournament. Sam De Guara, Hole. McCarthy outside. Sam De Guara scored 30 points 18 points yesterday, and was shooting 75%. Oh, 2 misses there by Chang Si.
And Ningbo Bulls defense really concentrating on Sam De Guara, so it's an opportunity for the other guys of the Mustangs to get those offensive rebounds.
Zhang Si Wang, a new addition for the Mustangs. For 3, yes!
And Robinson has really come into his own in the second game, was really a better player, and so far in the tournament averaging 11 points per ball game.
Robinson hitting it from the outside. 5-2 is the count. Fan Yi Wong outside for 3. And the floater there by Lee.
And Yifan Lee in the tournament averaging 9 points and 6 rebounds.
He once scored 40 points in a game versus Peking University. Outside for 2. That's Sam De Guara who misses that one.
Well, if you're the Bulls, that's exactly the kind of shot you want to give to Sam De Guara deep in the post. There's really not much you can do.
Yifan Lee, one of the youngest players here for the Ningbo Bulls, wearing jersey number 5, scored 40 points in a game versus Peking University in a high school game. We have a foul.
And going to the line is Fan Yi Wang, able to attack the defense off the back door, able to get a foul in the tournament. Has been averaging a near double-double, 22 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. He is a Chinese national Team B player, so we're actually witnessing someone who could possibly be playing for the Chinese national team.
He could be the #1 draft pick in the CBA.
And here in the Asian tournament, he's the leader of the very young Ningbo Bulls.
Yes, actually there are 5 players here for Ningbo Bulls that will be drafted in the CBA in the top 5, maybe top 10. Robinson gets the 2 points outside.
And continuing his fine play, now Robinson with 5 points in the ball game.
Zhu. Lee lost it to Hall. Hall travels without a visa, and the ball goes back to the Bulls.
A little too aggressive that time for Hall, dribbling into a double team. Probably should have pulled the ball out and waited for his team to get their half-court set up.
So the Bulls down by 1. The referee going to the officials table. So what's going on down there? We have a substitution. Oscar Lopez in the game for the Mustangs. So a warning will be called on the Mustangs for delaying the game. Chris Gavina on your screen.
A Filipino-American coach who's been around Asia recently, coaching different leagues.
And assisting him is a Zamboangueño. You know the guy, right? Assistant coach Argamino.
Yeah, that's right. RJ Argamino, a very young prospect in the coaching ranks now, helping out Coach Chris Gavina.
Franyi Wong. He is fouled by Sam Deguaro. Remember that when we started the Asian tournament three nights ago, Sam Deguara was in foul trouble with 4 fouls. And in last night's game, he was very, very patient with his action.
And that's what's very important. Keep Sam Deguara available on offense and on defense.
Oscar Lopez. Dong Si misses.
And if you're one of the shooters for the Mustangs, you're going to have a lot of confidence, especially with a guy like Deguara able to clean up your miss underneath.
And the Mustangs will get the possession here. They will maintain possession. Mustangs ahead by 1. Robinson. Intercepted. Oscar Lopez is blocked by Lee. Lee scores on the other end. That's Yifan Lee.
Now with 4 points in the ball game, able to attack the defense of Robinson that time.
Robinson thinking 3, he changed his mind. Nice penetration there by Robinson.
Good adjustment in mid-air for Robinson. That's now 7 points for him.
5 minutes and 7 seconds remaining. We have Andrea Veloso. Andrea, what do you have?
It may hard to get information from the Ningbo Bulls because of the language barrier, but there are no words that can explain their passion and willingness to win here in this game. Still hoping for that first win. Coach Chong Liu mentioned that they appreciate the efforts and bravery of each young players. As a school-based team, they want to experience everything as much as possible in order to get more united as a team and to improve their individual skills to help them in their future leagues. As to what Coach Chris Gavina stated, facing this team, youth is very dangerous, and it looks like the Mustangs need that danger warning right now. Sandy Anoy? That's good.
Well, definitely, that's the main weapon of the Ningbo Bulls. It's both an advantage and a disadvantage. The youth giving them more energy on the floor. That's why Coach Chris Gavina very scared of this squad. But the disadvantage, of course, a little bit of immaturity could just be a disadvantage for them.
Hole back in the game. So the problem was his leggings. And he took it off.
Yeah, because
there's a FIBA rule about that, right?
yeah, it has to be the same color for the whole team. And he was wearing white. As Sam DeGuara in the post trying to hand it off to McCarthy. But deciding that he had the advantage, will go to the line for two.
Sam DeGuara at the line was 9 out of 12 from the field, shooting 75% in their game versus the Valientes, and at 13 rebounds. Lee able to get to it.
So far, DeGuara averaging 50% from the free throw line. That could be a ploy moving forward for most teams. Put him on the line.
Fanyi Wong misses outside. Robinson the rebound. Oh, that's Chung, I'm sorry. Here is Hull. Oscar Lopez for three, and he bangs it in.
Well, we know Lopez more of a slasher, but this time showing that he can also hit from the outside.
Oscar Lopez from DePaul University. He last played in Mexico and is from Long Beach in California. For three. Here is Hull. He brings it across. McCarthy for three. Incoming. And rebounded by Hong.
They're going to need the scoring of McCarthy, especially with Cabagnot not in service for them in this game.
Fanyi Wong with the penetration.
Fanyi Wang, easily the best player of the Ningbo Bulls. He can shoot from the outside, can put the ball on the floor.
He scored 26 points the other night. Last night, 10 out of 16 from the field, shooting 66% in that losing effort versus the Dragons. Lost to the Dragons, by the way, 78-62. Oscar Lopez on your screen. We have a timeout here in Foshan, Guangdong, China. You're watching the first game here in the Asian tournament. Thirteen to 10, the Mustangs ahead by 3 points. The Mustangs of Coach Chris Gavina. Zhu. That's a shot from the outside by Hong. A new player on the floor for the Ningbo Bulls.
For the Ningbo Bulls, you're looking for other scorers, as it has been pretty much just been Wang and Lin.
McCarthy for two. Yes! Nice shot.
That was actually Hall scoring his first 2 points in the ball game. It's very imperative that he gets his offense going.
2 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Fanyi Wong. Here is Hong. Oh, nice play. But the block Downstairs from behind by Oscar Lopez. Hole. Oscar Lopez with a penetration. He is fouled by Jiahao Zhao.
Well, this is the Oscar Lopez. We know he really loves to attack the paint.
He's a banger.
That's for sure. And his mother is actually from Cambodia, represented Cambodia in the last Southeast Asian Games where they finished second. The first time for them to medal in the Southeast Asian Games in the field of basketball.
Oscar Lopez at the free throw line from Long Beach, California.
And so far in the tournament, Lopez, the second leading scorer after De Guara, averaging 15 points and 6 rebounds.
Now Lopez with 4 points.
And what you like about the Mustangs, they're ahead with Sam De Guara, still without a field goal in this ball game.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Mustangs. There are 5 players for the Bulls who won the Nike League when they were in high school. That's Zhu, Zhang, Hong, and Lin.
And right now, interestingly, Sam De Guara only with 1 point, but it's still the Mustangs up by 4. That has been a formula that worked for them yesterday. Everybody got involved in the offense. It wasn't just Sam De Guara. In their first game, he finished with 39 points, but that was in a losing effort. So a great adjustment here for Coach Chris Gavina.
Oscar Lopez with a nice catch and Hull with the nice dish.
That time caught napping on defense is Lee. Lopez able to sneak in for the easy 2.
So a big start here for Oscar Lopez with 6 points. Fan Yi Wong, their number 1 scorer, draws the foul inside. It's in the act of shooting. He will go to the line.
Fan Yuang very dangerous whenever he puts that ball on the floor. And once again gets a trip to the free throw line. As you see right there off the dribble, beating everybody, and caught reaching in is Vines.
He could be the number 1 draft pick in the Chinese Basketball Association. 10 out of 15 last night, shooting 66%, finishing the game with 26 points, but he committed 12 turnovers.
And that's really something that he needs to pay attention to, but with the aggressiveness with which he plays, he has that tendency to give up the basketball.
Oh, look at that, Sam De Guara.
With a
Need
one,
not to jump, getting that basketball.
And a one-handed grab.
Oscar Lopez incoming! Short. Nice defense. Nice close out there by Fan Yi Wong. Wong finds trouble. Oh, look at that penetration by Wong.
And despite the challenge, they're able to take control of the basketball and waltzes in for 2.
He's got game.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
The 3 underway. Rebounded by Zhao. Fan Yi Wong. Chong defending. Zhao misses outside. Oscar Lopez. This is Hole. Here is Lopez inside. He hangs. Basketball count plus a foul.
And you like how he loves to go into the body of the defender, creating the contact and still enough upper body strength to finish. As you see right there, the adjustment in midair. Still able to get that basket is Oscar Lopez.
Oscar Lopez now with 8 points here in the first quarter. A big start for Oscar Lopez.
And that aggressiveness of Oscar Lopez is opening up a lot of options for his team already with 7 points and 1 rebound.
And now the Mustangs, they were shooting 10 out of 11 from the free throw line last night versus the Valientes. 90% shooting from the free throw line. Foul is called. So now the Bulls are over the foul limit. No, not yet. One more and they will. Both teams should 14 fouls here.
So any fouls will mean free throws in the final 24 seconds.
Chung. Oh, that's Chen. Oscar Lopez. Chen. Oscar Lopez. Freeing himself. He hangs in the air and 2 points for him.
And Lopez now first player in double digits for both teams.
Here is Chen. Oh my goodness. That will end our first quarter here in the Foshan, Guangdong, China. With the Mustangs ahead 23, the Bulls 14. We'll be right back. All right, Alex Cabagnot will rest today. He will not be playing because of a hamstring injury. No.
Yeah, that's right, and definitely someone they will miss. But right now it's been Oscar Lopez leading them in scoring. And interestingly, they're up 23-14 with the Guara only having scored a single point.
Well, 5 lead changes and 2 deadlocks back in the first quarter. Robinson freeing himself. Zhao defending him now. Oscar Lopez going left and right, loses control of the ball. Hall with the recovery. Hall goes down hard. He is fouled by Haibo Zhang.
And very aggressive is Hall on that drive. I see right there just turning on the Jets. That quick first step able to give him the advantage of getting to the rim, but will get fouled.
You know, the Bulls shooting 42% from the field back in the first quarter. And the Mustangs shooting 37%, but the attempts, the Mustangs attempted more than the Bulls and converted more than the Bulls.
Yeah, 10 more field goal attempts. 6 out of 14 for the Bulls. 9 out of 24 for the Mustangs.
Second quarter just underway. My name is Sandy Grumo with Noi Africa, and Andrea Veloso is our courtside reporter here in China for the Asian tournament. First game, the Bulls and the Mustangs. Sun for 3. Hole is fouled by Sun.
Well, this is the advantage for the Mustangs without Sam De Guara in the paint. Everything, the driving lanes just opening up for them, and right now it's Hall trying to take advantage of the driving lanes.
Chung. Oscar Lopez leading the way for the Mustangs with 11 points. He banks, but is inside. Basket will count and a foul.
Even with Fan Yi Wang draped all over him, Oscar Lopez just showing the strength, able to finish.
You know, I saw him eating his breakfast early this morning and just ate rice and an egg.
Probably as strong as you right now with the same breakfast that you both had.
Well, I ate noodles.
You probably should have eaten rice as Oscar Lopez now with 14 points in the first half.
This is the largest lead of the game, 27-14. Fan Yi Wong. Fadeaway shot, no goal. Chong, bounce pass to Oscar Lopez. Nice reverse by Lopez. Fan Yi Wong trying to deny that shot, but to no avail.
Great recognition by Chang, seeing that Lopez sneaking in underneath yet again.
Fan Yi Wong is fouled inside by Robinson.
Right now for both teams, what's imperative is they attack the rim with Sam De Guara out. For the Mustangs, of course, everything just opens up, while for the Ningbo Bulls, it's an opportunity for them to get some points in the paint.
Largest lead of the Mustangs here, 29-14. Fan Yi Wong is the most fouled player here in the Asian tournament. The Bulls, they're shooting 76% from the free throw line. That's 26 of 34 in yesterday's game versus the Dragons. Chong for three, way off. Zhao the rebound. Intercepted by Chong. Inside to Lopez. Short, he gets it back, reverse. He will not get the kind bounce. Battle for the rebound and won by Zhao. Fan Yi Wong is rejected by Hole. And number 7 is Sun, who scored the putback.
That's the first 2 points for him. Rebounding battle. It's the Mustangs ahead 14-7 against the Bulls.
The Bulls collected 44 rebounds versus the Dragons in yesterday's game. The Mustangs also with 44 rebounds against the Valientes in last night's game. Here is Zhang against 3 black shirts. He will not score, though he will go to the foul line.
Well, you'd like to see the Bulls push the tempo a little more. The younger squad, and without Adeguara manning the paint, they should be able to get some points in the paint.
Sam De Guara now back in the game for the Mustangs. De Guara with only a point in this game. And Zhang is yet to score in this game.
And he is averaging 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists for the Ningbo Bulls. So he's going to need to get his scoring going early here in the game.
Haibo Zhang played for the Wepu High School team when they won that Nike League. They were the champions. We have a timeout. The Mustangs 29, the Bulls 18.
Greatness cannot achieve without sacrifice and extraordinary effort. These are the words from the pre-game speech of Coach Chris Gavina of the Mustangs. Coach expects the same level of aggressiveness and great deal of focus in his team right now. Facing these young Ningbo Bulls, he also expects his team to match that high level of conditioning and just try to protect each other on the court and make sacrifices that will help them get their second win. Sandy Anoy?
Definitely, sacrifice is the operative word. Everyone here, sacrificing, not being with their families, playing abroad, and for the Mustangs, that's really what Coach Chris Gavina is trying to preach.
And Sam DeGuara with his first field goal of the game. 31-18 now. 6.5 remaining in the first half. The recovery by Sun, but he will not score inside. Here is McCarthy. Nice left-handed layup by McCarthy.
A great creative finish right there for Rashawn McCarthy. That's his first 2 points.
33-18 now. Wong is fouled.
And the foul will go on
McCarthy. That'll be his first personal and the third team foul for the Mustangs.
Both teams already with 3 each.
Fanyi Wong. They are crowding him to 3. And it's a 24-second shot clock violation.
Would have been a good open look, however, a shot clock running out on them.
The ball got stuck with Fan Yi.
Fanyi
They're
Wang,
doubling him.
needing to read the defense a little quicker so they don't run out of clock.
Ningbo Bulls playing zone defense, Noy.
Definitely trying to contain Sam DeGuara.
Here is Sam looking for his second field goal of the game. Banging, but is inside. Nice shot by Sam.
That was actually good team defense by the Ningbo Bulls, crowding Sam DeGuara, but Sam DeGuara just too strong, still able to finish with that difficult, awkward shot. The Maltese national so far in this game, 1 out of 3 from the free throw line.
5 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first half. Fanyi Wong loses control. Intercepted by Lin. Fanyi Wong rises up for 2. Yes.
And Fanyi Wang now with 9 points in the ball game, leading his team, trying to get them back in this ball game.
As he's their number 1 scorer. McCarthy trying to be creative, and Robinson with the 2 points inside. McCarthy thought he was fouled.
Yeah, but that aggressive attack opened up an offensive rebound opportunity for Robinson.
The lead is 17 points. We go outside for 3. Got it!
And that's Sun with his 5th point of the ball game. That outside sniping should help open up the paint for them.
Oscar Lopez. Oscar Lopez is fouled.
And Oscar Lopez, we're going to keep on saying his name, but that aggressiveness of his, he's not afraid of anyone in the paint, even if he has to operate against the land of the Giants inside. He's still able to fish for a foul. Whenever he gets that basketball, he just puts his head down and looks at the rim. And that time again, another trip to the free throw line.
He is dangerous when he looks down.
Because when he looks down, he's going to look up to the rim right away.
As I mentioned earlier, this is a big start for Oscar Lopez. 18 big points now for Lopez. And he will be replaced.
Oscar Lopez, one
High hole.
of his strengths is getting to the line in the tournament. He's averaging 6 free throw attempts per ball game, able to convert 4 of those for 67% from the free throw line.
Free throw shooting for both teams. Mustangs 7 out of 10, the Bulls 4 out of 7. Under 4 minutes remaining here, foul is called. Number 2, that's Yan of the Mustangs.
A little too aggressive, trying to pressure Yifan Lee that time.
The Bulls and the Mustangs here in our first game. Lee for 2. Nice screen by the other Lee.
Yifan Lee now with 6 points, second leading scorer for the Bulls after Wang.
Sam Diguara. McCarthy. Robinson lost it. Sam Diguara is fouled by Zhao.
You know, even if you hang on to the arms of Sam Diguara, he's still able to power through. See right there, even almost able to finish. I think if we try to hold both of his arms, I don't think he's gonna feel it, Sandy.
Yeah. He's huge, he's big, he's tall. He's everything for the Mustangs, Noy.
Yeah, but right now Diguara only with 5 points, but his team still ahead by 14.
Ooh, look at that shot by Sam Diguara. 6 points now for Sam. He's playing with 1 foul, and he misses on the second try. Lee brings it across.
That's 2 out of 5 now for the big man from the free throw line. So that could be a ploy for the other teams. Try to test him from the line.
Lee. For 3. And Zhang misses.
But they're calling a foul on the Mustangs. And since both teams already in the penalty, that will mean shots from at the line for the Bulls.
And that is Lee Dong Wang at the line, number 16. Also a tall player, Noy.
And so far it's been scoreless in the ball game, missing on the first.
And he gets the second at the line. 40-26 now. Corner shot. It goes out of bounds.
And this time the Ningbo Bulls getting better at closing out on the shooters of the Mustangs, able to make that stop.
2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the first half. The 3, yes!
A big mistake.
That's Yifan Lee.
Big mistake on Chung going under the screen and able to knock that down is Lee.
He's a scorer. I mentioned earlier that he once scored 40 points in a game. He's deadly from beyond the arc, and he's a young player for the Ningbo Bulls. Final 2 minutes of the first half. Oh, look at that. Sam Diguara was just standing in there trying to be a roadblock. Oh, gorgeous move by McCarthy.
Evading the defense in mid-air. McCarthy now with 4 points.
And Gao misses on the layup. Sam Diguara going all the way. Draws. No, he will be guilty of the offensive foul.
And that's why you do not like your big man trying to play point guard. That time, the Guara just bamboozling his way.
Oh, look at that. Dan Lee sacrificing his body there. And we can see the bandage in his head. And he's not 100%, but he's there to play. Timeout here in Foshan, China. Back in a moment. Fran Yi Wong, wearing jersey number 1, is their number 1 scorer for the Ningbo Bulls.
Well,
Potential number 1 draft pick in the Chinese Basketball Association, Noy.
has been very consistent in the tournament, averaging 22 points, but so far only with 9.
A minute 25 remaining in the first half. The Bulls down here. Shot clock at 7. Lee with the penetration and the 2 points.
And Lee has been really aggressive in this ball game already with 11 points, cuts the lead down to just 11.
Under a minute remaining. We go to the corner. Hole misses on the 3. Here is Lee freeing himself for the layup, and that's 2 points for him.
In a foot race, Chung just really didn't have a chance as Yifan Lee able to score another basket already with 13 points in the ball game.
The Bulls cutting down the lead to 9, 42-33. Hole is fouled by Yanji Gao.
And that's really what you want from Hall, to be a little more aggressive. The points that he gives his team, really always a positive, especially with Sam Deguara now on the bench.
The Mustangs ahead by 9. Now it's 10. Hole now with 4 points. He is playing with 2 fouls.
Well, right now, the Mustangs really, the biggest adjustment for them is involving the other guys. Sam Deguara cannot do it alone, and right now everybody just chipping in.
Foul is called on number 6. Is it number 6 or 16? Yeah, 16. That's Lee Dong Wang.
Caught right there, pushing off on Robinson, trying to get possession.
$14 seconds to go. McCarthy. Robinson with the screen. Hole. Back to McCarthy. For 3. And that will end our first half with the Mustangs ahead by 11 points. 44-33. The Asian tournament here in Foshan, Guangdong, China. We'll be back with more action.
Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day at number 10.
And Malik Diop short on the putback. Malik Diop this time will score. Nice pass there by Ferrer.
That's a great recognition by Ventura, knowing that Malik Diop was just under the rim.
At 9.
Alfaro thinking three, he changed his mind. Intercepted by Lin. Lin changed direction, basket counts and a foul. Alfaro with his second personal.
That time, Alfaro made the mistake of trying to...
Moving to number 8.
Oh, that's a foul. Burden will score on the attack. Nice move by Burden.
Whenever the Vanta Black Dragons attack early, they take away the shot blocking ability of Sam De Guara. And early on...
At 7.
Hole. Inside to Sam. Eluding and dunking.
You gotta love the patience of the big guy. He had what you would think could just go up with that height, but the patience.
Number 6.
Jumbo down by 10. Chongki with a gorgeous move inside. That was a tough shot with almost no angle that time.
Breaking down the defense, able to get to the basket. A difficult shot.
At 5.
9 remaining in the first quarter. Burden. Oh, yes! Nice move by Burden. Hanging in the air.
Evading the defense. 3 straight turnovers on the Mustangs, and the Dragons have been able
Now we go to number 4.
Zhuang now able to bring his team down to just 6 points.
Yes. Oh! Chongki hitting the deck. And he goes up.
The
quick.
number 3 spot.
Unfortunately, the earlier 2 times, the ball just did not get to him.
Johnson with a gorgeous move inside.
Able to adjust in mid-air despite the contact, able to finish. Johnson showing us a little bit of hops.
45-33 with 2.5 remaining in the
Number
first half.
2.
Well, it's interesting to see how the Valientes will be, dealing with this full court pressure, but they do have some talented guards in Tolomia and Linganay.
Evans snaps it home with showing no mercy for human life.
And that's how you break full court pressure. You attack it aggressively, and right there you can see that's how.
And now the number 1 play of the
Sila
day.
picks it up. Burden. Oh! A special delivery from the sky.
What a great play right there. That dunk was over Sam De Guara.
Sila with a beautiful dunk.
This is basketball at its best. The Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day. Can't get enough of the action? Basketball fans, the Asian Tournament Top 10 Plays of the Day at number 10.
With a drive, he will get the kind bounce, and Sila will go to the free throw line.
And you can see Sila really pumped up on that drive. He's been having a difficult
At
time.
9.
First quarter action here inside the Rhino Sports Arena. The drive, that's good. Martin with his second field goal of the game.
That's a great give and go right there. Well read by Miller on that back cut of Martin.
Moving to number 8.
Dragons looking for win number 2. Burden goes down. Oh, the good pass by Burden, recognizing an open teammate.
Well, what you really like about Burden, even when he
At 7.
Takes care of it. 1:40 remaining. Oh, what a gorgeous move inside.
able to evade the defense, and the other guys stepping up here for the Mustangs. Hall now with 4.
Let's take a look at this replay here.
Number
Oh.
6.
Oh. McCarthy. Inside to Lopez.
Not minding the height disadvantage at which he was trying to attack Malik Diouf, as you see Frank Johnson slipping on the
At 5.
Harrison Jr. asking for the ball. Small Martin. Shot clock at 3. The drive inside. That's good. Basketball count was a foul.
What I like about Small Martin, he's not afraid, he's not shying away from the contact, he's trying to attack even the
Now
bigger.
we go to number 4.
That was actually, yeah, that was JP Belenson.
Oh! Chankri with the explosion and going to the basket now with 4.
Right now, he's just really leaving his defenders in the dust with that.
The
quick
number
first
3
step.
spot.
Shane Menina. Nowhere to go. Taken away. Here is Coney. Mohamed Coney flies and dunks at home. Tie this ball game at 7-all.
That's a quick transition.
That's 12 out of 31. The drive inside and the slam by Robinson.
I'm telling you, this is not the same Tevis Robinson playing yesterday, now with 11 points, finishing with a slam on that play.
And now the number 1 play of the day.
We haven't heard much from Bearden.
Oh, up high and down hard. Denzel Sila with a dunk.
Nothing gentle about that finish from Sila. He's still the leading scorer for his team.
This is
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here inside the Rhino Sports Arena here in Foshan, Guangdong, China, the Asian Tournament Leg 1. The Bulls down here, the Mustangs 44, the Bulls 33 with Noi Africa. My name is Sandy Grumo. We have the numbers back in the first half, Noi.
And you can see right here the Ningbo Bulls shooting better from the field. 45% against us, 39% for the Mustangs, but the Mustangs have a 12 attempt advantage. Rebounds almost identical, 24 to 22. However, the Mustangs already with 10 offensive rebounds. Assist numbers going the way of the Mustangs, 10 to 5, and the steals also going the way of the Mustangs, 7 to 2.
And how about the numbers of Oscar Lopez? 6 out of 10 from the field, 18 points in the first half. Sam De Guara only scored 6 points in the first half, Noy.
But Sam De Guara still doing his job on the rebounding end, already with 9 rebounds to go with those 6 points. And right now, being not being having to be the focal point of the offense, with the other guys contributing, as Oscar Lopez able to contribute 18 for them, while for the other side it has been Yi Fan Lee leading them in scoring with 13 points, and Fan Yi Wang already with 9 points. So this tandem of Lee and Wang has really tried to carry this team to victories, but so far they've remained winless in 2 games.
So we are about to start the second period, make that second half here in Foshan, Guangdong, China. The first leg of the Asian tournament. So Lee, number 5, will start. Number 15, that's Haibo Zhang. Zhao, number 11. Number 1, Fan Yi Wang, and number 21, Dan Lee, will start for the Bulls, while the Mustangs will start with McCarthy, Diguara, Chong, Oscar Lopez, and Ho. Sam Diguara will score inside. Robinson will start, not Ho, for the Mustangs.
And Diguara that time off the rebound, able to just put it right back up.
Inside we go. And that's Zhao Zhao.
And that time Zhao happy to not have Diguara in the paint. He's playing on borrowed time already with 4 fouls. That's his first 2 points of the ball game.
And also he will be a draftee for the Chinese Basketball Association. Robinson will score using his left hand.
And Robinson continuing his fine play, now already with 11 points in the ball game.
Zhao. Lee. Shot clock at 10 seconds. For 3. And the long rebound there by McCarthy.
That was a good closeout there for Chung.
Robinson, he swings it to Chong. Rims out, picked up by Oscar Lopez. Oh, miscommunication on the part of McCarthy and Robinson.
Well, they were able to take care of the basketball in the first half. Actually, 5 turnovers only for the Mustangs in the first half.
Turnovers tonight, 7 for the Bulls, 4 for the Mustangs. Zhao, Lee, Chong the rebound. Three-point field goals for both the Bulls, 2 out of 8. The Mustangs, 2 out of 14. Not too many bang in this game.
And even Oscar Lopez missing on that perimeter shot.
Ball stays with the Bulls.
You like how the Mustangs getting back in transition very quickly in the first half, only giving up 7 fast break points to the Bulls.
Oscar Lopez will score on the other end.
Oscar Lopez now with 20 big points. This is a statement game for him. He scored in double digits in all of their first 2 games. So continuing his productive output here.
Fan Yi Wang challenged by McCarthy. And the arrow is pointing to the Mustangs. Good play there. Good hustle play there by McCarthy.
You know, McCarthy in the tournament has not really been much of a scorer, only averaging a point, but he's been doing the other things, averaging 4 rebounds and 3 assists.
There's the move by Robinson. Robinson with 11 points. Oscar Lopez. Chong. Robinson. Oscar Lopez inside to Sam. Good entry pass there by Lopez.
And you like that Sam Diguara probably very fresh at this stage. They're really not looking for him that much in the first half. Now, I think it's time for them to milk him for whatever they can get.
Fan Yi in heavy traffic. Now Chong defending him. Shot clock at 3. He is forced to do it. And it goes out of bounds.
And the Mustangs really doing it on defense at this stage, holding the Bulls to only 35 points.
Jiang Chi, the head coach of the Bulls, calling for a timeout here. 52-35.
Coach Chris just gave a quick reminder to his players before they enter the second half. Just clean their defensive side and offensively be more aggressive and continue attacking the paint. They got the action that Coach wants on the first half, so they just need to commit to it to finally secure their win. Sandy and Coach Noy.
Well, it's still the focal point of the discussion for Coach Chris Cavina is the defense, and so far they've been playing great defense in this ballgame, and offensively they just want to continue whatever they were doing in the first half.
Sam DeGuara is fouled. Basketball count for Sam.
Well, you know, every time you go to Sam DeGuara in the post, that's always an advantage for you.
It's always like automatic shot for him.
Oh yeah, you know, despite having two guys draped all over him, still able to finish is Sam DeGuara.
Sam DeGuara, the tallest player here in the Asian tournament.
Already with 12 points. And I think he already has a double-double. He already had 9 rebounds in the first half.
Born and raised in Malta, Sam DeGuara, the tallest player here in the Asian tournament. Lee. For 3, yes! That's Haibo Zhang from downtown.
That's his first field goal of the ball game. Already with 4 points.
Picked up by Chong. Robinson attacks. It bounces out. Chong, one dribble pull up. Robinson is fouled inside.
And you like how Robinson is attacking the offensive glass right now. That's really another advantage of having Sam DeGuara right there. Other guys able to have space to get those offensive rebounds with all the attention being given to Sam DeGuara.
56-38 is our score.
And Robinson now with 13 points, already surpassing his average of 11.
By the way, this is the largest lead of the game at 18 points. Largest lead was at 17 back in the first half. The Bulls still chasing the Mustangs. The 3 won't work. McCarthy brings it across. Robinson. He gets the kind bounce.
Continuing his scoring ways here, Robinson now with 15 points. As that's already 3 players in double digits for the Mustangs. DeGuara, Lopez, and Robinson.
This is the largest lead of the game. And the Bulls continues to struggle here offensively. Nice pass there. Oscar Lopez with the offensive rebound. Lopez, no look pass. Robinson is fouled.
Robinson that time got lucky to be bailed out with a foul. He dribbled into a double team. And that's already the third team foul for the Ningbo Bulls.
And that'll be number 4 for Dan Lee. Obvious foul taken by Lee.
We see Oscar Lopez already with 20 points, getting back to the bench.
McCarthy misses on the 3 attempt. Here is Wong. Oh, that's Zhang. Lee. Rebounded by Robinson. A 20-point lead for the Mustangs. McCarthy tries to get some space. Will not get the kind bounce. And the Bulls with a rebound.
And the Bulls not seeing anything in transition as the Mustangs have really gotten back very early on defense.
Well, only 7 transition points for the Bulls back in the first half, and 9 points coming off the bench. And that's a 3-pointer from Haibo Zhang.
That's his second 3 here in the second half, but they're still down big by 17.
Robinson for 3. Got it!
And right now, Robinson making the second half his own, already with a total of 18 points in the ball game.
20-point lead for the Mustangs, 61-41. Fan Yi Wong outside for 2.
Fan Yi Wang, his first basket in the second half, has been very quiet, and he will need to up his scoring here in the second half.
Ball goes out of bounds. Sam DeGuara will take a rest.
Very well deserved. Sam DeGuara with 12 points, but his team up 18.
Two minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the third period. Lee. Fan Yi Wong from the outside. You know, Fan Yi Wong, he is missing his shots, Noy.
But he needs to be more aggressive. His team needs him.
A nice pass. Wide open look, wide open 3. Yan misses. Fan Yi Wong met by Hole. He will go inside and he will get the kind bounce.
And that is definitely the aggressiveness you want to see from Fan Yi Wang, now with 13 points.
1:39 to go in the third. Hole for 2. Hole the recovery. Chen finds trouble. We have a foul.
No, I think a stoppage of play as Lee Dan was on the floor. Seems to have gotten hit in the midsection. The Mustangs complaining that they had ball possession on that play when the play was stopped.
Oh, yeah.
That's Oscar Lopez checking back in, giving a much needed break to Robinson.
Inside we go. Foul is called. And that will be the fourth team foul for the Bulls.
And the Mustangs, despite playing aggressive defense with a minute and 7 remaining in the third quarter, still no fouls.
Well, the Bulls not getting the penalty. Lee tracks it down. Got stuck in midair. Oscar Lopez with the 2 points.
Now with 22 points is Oscar Lopez. Even in the open court, very aggressive, keeping the basketball for that near flush.
4-3, yes! Haibo Zhang from downtown.
That's already 3 triples for him in the third quarter.
63-48 now. The Bulls showing some signs of life. They were down by as many as 20 points. Lopez shopping around. Lee defending. Lopez for 3. There is Lee. Fan Yi Wong. Lee. Bang! And the Bulls showing some signs of life. They're down by as many as 20 points, but because of their 3-point shots, they are back here 63-51. You're watching the Asian tournament here in China. All right, we are back here. Fourth quarter is about to start. The threes coming in for the Ningbo Bulls. They're down by as many as 20 points, Noy. Now they're back 63-51.
And that's basically because of the 3-point shooting, able to convert 4 3-pointers as a team. 3 coming from Zhang. And the other one coming from Lee. So lead is down to just 12 points.
3-point shots, 2 out of 8. Well, that's 6 out of 6. 6 out of 16 here in the game for the Bulls. And Robinson with a follow.
So it has really been that tandem of Robinson and Lopez, both already over 20 points.
Nice cut there by Fan Yi Wong, but he lost control. Lee. Outside shot. That's good. Lee from downtown.
After ending the third quarter with a 3-pointer, it's now the turn of Lee to get hot. Yifan Lee already with 19 points.
7 out of 17 from the 3-point territory are the Bulls as McCarthy will go inside. And Yifan Lee shooting 8 out of 11 from the field here. Oscar Lopez continues to score. Now with 24 points.
That time with a short jumper in the lane.
Lee. He is hot. He will drive. What a shot there by Lee.
And that's a good read there by Lee. After getting out from the outside, able to get to the rim.
9 out of 12 from the field. And Lee with 21 points. Sam DeGuara. Oh, that's a technical foul. Is it a double technical foul or only one? Sam DeGuara not happy with the no call. So a technical foul called in Sam.
At that time, Sam DeGuara showing frustration for not getting fouled. He was hammered by 3 people in there.
Yeah.
Just begging for a foul.
And Sam DeGuara is talking to referee Garchi.
You know, that's really a big challenge for officials. How do you officiate a guy as big as Sam DeGuara? You know he's going to get hammered inside.
And 3 players ganging upon him. Was trying to create space. Look at this one. Yeah.
They may have a point there, but the referee's decision always final and executory.
And there's even a hand on his face.
If we try to defend him, I don't think we can even reach
No.
and put a hand in his
Don't
face.
even try. $67-57 now. It's a 10-point lead for the Mustangs. Lee. The high man for the Bulls here in this game with 22 points. Wong with only 13 points. The 3. Chong brings it across. Chong misses. Oh, Fan Yi Wong. And there's a goaltending violation.
Oscar Lopez will be called for slapping the backboard. There was really no reason to do that. So lead is down to just 8 points.
Yeah.
I see right there, no chance of challenging that basketball, but slapping that backboard is Lopez.
Chong. Lopez inside to Sam DeGuara. That's a foul. Oh! Sam DeGuara will go to the free throw line. DeGuara with only 12 points here.
Well, that has to be, the exchange of getting a technical foul. Now you know that the referees are going to be very keen on looking at those contact that they're giving to Sam DeGuara. So far, 12 points and 12 rebounds in the ball game.
He is shooting 2 out of 7 from the line and 5 out of 8 from the field. He knows when it's in and he knows when it's not in.
Yeah, and 3 out of 8 now in the ball game, 37.5% from the line.
17 seconds remaining in the shot clock of the Bulls. They're down by 9. Fan Yi Wong. For 3. And McCarthy with a long rebound. McCarthy, Oscar Lopez. Here is Chong from the corner, incoming. Bang!
That's a big shot. That extends the lead up to 12 points for the Mustangs. On the other end, they've been getting better on the defensive end after the Bulls were able to cut it down to just 8.
Fan Yi Wong continues to struggle here. He will fire for two. That's good.
And right now for the Bulls, it has to be Fan Yi Wang time. He's gonna have to lead this young team back into this ball game.
Oscar Lopez. 14 of the 24. Lopez drives, and he is fouled, and he'll go to the line.
And as usual, we see him just putting his head down and attacking the rim. You gotta love the physicality at which he plays.
It's number 16, Lee Dong Wang, who committed the foul. Lee Dong Wang with, he is now gone, committing his 5th personal. 24 big points, his best game so far. 9 out of 14 from the field, perfect from the line. I don't want to jinx him. And he has 5 rebounds.
And
6 out of 6 shooting from the line.
He's immune from your jinx.
Basketball fans, if you're watching this one, this is the Asian Tournament. Thank you very much for all the support. Glad to have you with us. We are live on our YouTube channel, by the way. 5:36 remaining here in the 4th period. Last free throw for Oscar Lopez from Long Beach, California. He played last in Mexico. He's from DePaul University. "13 of the 24, ball goes out of bounds."
Too strong on the pass right there. A good idea for Fan Yi Wang, but unable to pass the ball correctly.
5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. And this game. Coming up next, the Dragons and the Valientes.
It's going to be an exciting matchup. That will be another game in Group B.
Lopez is fouled by Fan Yi Wang. That will be the second on Wang. Oscar Lopez. And McCarthy step out of bounds.
But a good defensive effort there for the Ningbo Bulls. As everything will really need to start on the defensive end.
73-61. You're watching the Asian Tournament, the first leg here in Foshan, Guangdong, China. Valientes and the Dragons up next. Let's see if the Valientes can slay the Dragons, or will the Dragons eat the Valientes?
And so far, the Dragons have been undefeated.
Yeah.
And a victory there will secure first place for them.
Lee with a fake. He goes inside. Blocked by Deguara. Lin, the recovery, and it's a 24-second shot clock violation.
And it's the Mustangs with a stop right there. What you like about the Mustangs, they're very comfortable playing man-to-man because Sam Deguara has been able to move his feet and that time able to get that block off the help.
2 blocks for the Bulls. That was a first for the Mustangs, courtesy of Sam Deguara. Shot clock at 5. McCarthy for 3. Deguara with the offensive rebound. And he will score.
And Sam Deguara with 15 points. But his team up by 14.
And Dan Lee is hit again. Oh, he was hit in the head by his teammate. Under 4 minutes remaining in this game, 75-61. The closest for the Bulls was at 9 points, right?
I think it went down to 8.
Yeah, 8. 3-second violation.
Ball not getting to Sam Deguara right away. And 3-second violation, another turnover for the Mustangs.
.327 remaining. And Lee lost it out of bounds.
It seems that cut still bothering Lee.
Oh, yes, of course. And the Mustangs wants to talk things over, 75-61. Oscar Lopez, a game-high 26 points.
Even with Sam Deguara way below his average of 30 points, it has been that duo of Lopez and Robinson providing the scoring for the Mustangs. Robinson with 20 points of its own.
Three minutes, 9 seconds to go. Chong, Robinson incoming. And Sam and Lee with a collision there. Foul is on Sam Deguara.
Sam Deguara now with 4 fouls, but in this game not really a factor for the Mustangs because the other guys have been able to step up for them.
2 minutes and 57 seconds remaining here. Up next, the Dragons and the Valientes. Our second game here inside the Rhino Sports Arena. Beautiful arena. Noy.
And it looks as good as it is on camera.
Fan Yi Wang misses from the line. Lee, the recovery. Fan Yi Wang poked away by Robinson. Here is Oscar Lopez. Robinson will score.
Great decision right there for Lopez, rewarding Robinson for that stop.
2 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. Zhang. Wang, shot clock down. It's a 24-second shot clock violation.
All game long, that defensive consistency has been right there for the Mustangs. Yet another stop for them.
Final 2 minutes, and we have a timeout. We'll be right back, 77-61. Chris Gavina on your screen, the head coach of the Mustangs here in the Asian tournament, looking for their second win here. They are 1-1 coming into this ball game.
And things looking promising right now for the Mustangs with a victory here. They go up to 2-1, prime position to gain the number 2 spot. Of course, the next game will be the Dragons going up against the Valientes. A victory by the Valientes will create a 3-way tie for first at 2-1. And we're gonna have to do some math to try and figure out who will be getting the top spot here in Group B.
While the Bulls are 0-2 coming into this ball game. Lost to the Valientes and lost to the Dragons last night. Sam will score at the line. De Guara with 15 points. Now 16 points.
And once again, a split from the free throw line. That's 4 out of 10 now in the ball game.
This will be his, if he will not score again, this will be his lowest scoring output here in the Asian tournament. He once scored 30 points, right?
He scored 39 in his first game.
Yeah, 39 points. Lee outside. Oscar Lopez to Sam De Guara. Nice dunk there by Sam, and the assist by Oscar Lopez.
It must be nice trying to throw the ball inside to Sam De Guara. Just put it way up high where he's probably the only player who can reach it, and that time finishing with the flush.
A 19-point lead for the Mustangs. The three. Sam De Guara getting another rebound. He's just, playing with that basketball. He's very tall, 7'6". Easiest, the tallest player here in the Asian tournament. Oscar Lopez with a floater, yes.
And everything just opening up with the dominance of De Guara and the ones who are able to take advantage of it. Lopez now with 28 and Robinson with 22.
$82 for the Mustangs, 61 for the Bulls. The Mustangs on the verge of getting that second win here in the Asian tournament. To get that 2-1 card. 4-3. Goes out of bounds.
And you can see the Mustangs still trying to get some points because quotient just might be a factor, especially if we've got multiple ties between the teams.
82-61. The three-pointer, that's good. And that will end our ball game. And that was Yuli G scoring from beyond the arc, his first here in the tournament. And our final score, the Mustangs 82, the Bulls 64. Best player of the game. Let's before we go to that, let's take a look at the Asian tournament play of the game. Here is Sam De Guara with a dunk. Easy dunk by Sam, and the nice dish there by our MVP. Game MVP, Oscar Lopez. De Guara finishing with 18 points.
Yeah, 18 points for Sam De Guara, but today the story wasn't about Sam De Guara as everybody just chipping in. Robinson with 22 and game high honors going to Oscar Lopez, and doing everything on the floor getting those rebounds, operating inside, and that time for the play of the game, even the one dishing out that basketball to Sam Deguara for the flush.
There you go, the final score 82 for the Mustangs, the Bulls 64. Now we go to Andre Veloso to talk to our best player of the game, Oscar Lopez. Andrea.
Thank you, Sandy. I have here our best player of the game, Oscar Lopez from the Mustangs. So, Oscar, congratulations. What a dominant win. How would you describe just the collective effort that you guys showed today, especially that two of your teammates scored in double digits?
It was a very tough game, but our coach, he told us about the execution during the locker room, and everybody, all our players were focused, and we came out and did what we had to do because we knew this was a big win, and we told everybody on the team that we had to play hard, and we came out victorious.
Oscar, we're going to see each other again on the Wednesday, the playoffs. How do you plan to prepare for that one?
The same preparation, come every day with the same focus. Everybody has to be on the same page, listen to the coach's game plan, and just get ready to come for the playoffs.
I love that mindset. Oscar, congratulations. And of course, to your team, the Mustangs. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Andre Veloso, my partner here, Noi Africa. My name is Sandy Grumo from Foshan, Guangdong, China. Thank you for watching the Asian tournament. Up next, the Valientes and the Dragons.